Hi guys, welcome once again. This is Kelly from Bond Machines, and today I'll be reviewing the Lada Model 233 sewing machine. I want to thank all my subscribers and those that buy these sewing machines from me. Thank you so much. Shout out to Mr. Nate for actually making purchase of this machine from me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so quickly I'll talk about the features of the machine, and also I would do a couple of stitches with the machine, and also show you how to work with the sewing machine. All right, firstly, it has a double thread stand, okay, which you can use for your twin needle, and right here you have your control for the straight stitch and the zigzag. Okay, closer to this point here, it has some numbers, which is I think from 0 here, which is a regular straight stitch, and all the way to 5, which is in case you're sewing the zigzag. So it has from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now underneath this lever here, you have the needle position, okay, which is the middle, the left, and the right. So you just move this to the left, and you also move that to the right. Okay, so you just do that in case you want to sew the buttonhole. That's where you use the needle position for. All right, right here you have your stitch length regulator, which is, if you're taking it back, you're actually reversing, and when you bring it all the way down, you're actually sewing a wider stitch length. All right, over here you have your tension. All right, and also of course you have your regular footer, and what else? Okay, you have your bobbin winder right here. Okay, the electric motor is at the back. You can also use it with treadle, but for the purpose of this video, I'll be using the electric motor, and I'm having the foot pedal beneath my feet here. All right, so I'll quickly show you how to wind your bobbin, and also how to thread the machine and sew some stitches with the machine. All right. Okay, the machine uses the industrial type bobbin and shuttle mechanism. Okay, it looks like this way. All right, that's the bobbin, and sorry, that's the shuttle, and uses this type of bobbin. You see that? And also uses the DB needle type. So, but for this video, I'll be using the Jimsy sewing needles. Okay, so this is it, where you can see that. All right, so I'm using a size 18 needle for this tutorial video. All right, so quickly I'll show you how to wind the bobbin. Now, most of my viewers, they do ask why I don't unscrew this knob here. Okay, normally when you want to wind your bobbin, there's this knob here. You're supposed to turn this towards you, and so it could be rolling only the wheel, okay, without rolling the needle part here. Okay, that is the ideal way to do it, but I found that most times some of my customers or some of my people that get these machines from me, they don't know how to tighten this back. Okay, like you're supposed to take this all the way anti-clockwise, and also when you're done winding your bobbin, you just screw this back in and it goes on. But I don't do that because I find it difficult to screw this back in, because once you don't get this tight enough, it wouldn't move the needle part. Okay, so basically I would just do it the way I usually do it, but you can do it the other way. It works both ways. All right, so in winding your bobbin, you get your thread, okay, and use any of the thread stand. Okay, you just pass that through this point here, and you bring it all the way down here, and you take it up. All right, so once you take that up, you want that on the bobbin that you want to use. You just do some couple of turns here, and you place it on the bobbin winder. All right, see that? So basically from here, from the thread stand down to this point here, and all the way down here. Okay, there's a spring mechanism here that stretches out the thread. When you're winding the bobbin, then you take it down to the bobbin winder. All you just do, there's a pull here. You just pull this towards you, and it automatically sets the bobbin, this rubber here, to relax on the wheel. So once you hit the foot pedal, it actually winds the bobbin. So I'll just show you how to do it. So right now, I just hit the foot pedal. You see that? So once you've gotten enough wand, you just stop and you just press this back. Just pull this lever, just press it down and take out the bobbin. All right, so I'll just show you how to thread the machine in a moment. All right, so let's take this out and I'll show you how to thread the machine. All right, now in threading the machine, it's quite easy. All right, from the thread stand, you know, you can use any of the thread stand here, but depending on your preference, I'll use this one at the back. Then you pass it through this point here. All right, so you raise the footer up because there's a spring mechanism here that pulls out the tension plates here. So once you raise the spring up, you just pass the thread through the tension. It goes inside. Okay, get that? Then you take it to the thread take up. It has a double point here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just zoom that in. Okay, it has a double point here, so you just to pass it through any of the 2 hole points you got there. Then you take it this way and this way, and you thread from front to back. So I'll go over it in a moment. All right, from the thread stand, take it to this point here, take it all the way inside the tension plate. Make sure it goes inside very well. Then you take it up to this thread take up and all the way down to this point here, on this place here, to this point here on the needle side. Then you thread the needle from front to back. Okay, you thread the needle from front to back. All right, so I'll just thread the needle, put the shuttle and the bobbin back in place, and do some stitches with the machine. All right, so I already threaded the needle, so I'll just go straight up to sewing. Now this is on 0 and I'm using the highest stitch length here. So when I sew through, all right, so we just go, sorry about that. All right, I think I'm going off track now, but you can see that that's the back of the fabric. All right, that's the front. Okay, so I'll just do another stitch again so you can see that clearly. All right, so I'll sew through the straight line again like I said. So when you go through, all right, so I'll just have to turn the fabric over so you can see. All right, that's a straight stitch, that's the front of the stitch, and that's actually the back of the stitch. All right, so depending on the fabric type you're using, you can also have different result, like you're sewing a stretchy fabric or you're sewing a gym material and all that. So depends on what you're using with that. So what I'll do next is I'll have to reduce the stitch length to all the way, let me just put it about 2. Okay, so I just sew through now. Okay, so that's for the more tinier stitches. Where you can see that, you see that the difference. So if I should sew through let me go to the zigzag point. Like I told you earlier in the video, I said this part has a zigzag point. 0 is the straight stitch, while you can see number 1 to 5 here. If you go all the way to 5, you're actually sewing zigzag. So but I'll just put it at 3 for now, or let's say, okay, let's put it at 3 for now while I maintain say a 1 inch here. All right, so when I sew through now, okay, just watch. Alright guys, there you have it. That's the zigzag. Okay, just where you can see that, and that's the front, and actually that's the back of the zigzag. So you can actually make this zigzag a lot more tinier. All you just have to do is to reduce the stitch length further to get a much more tiny zigzag. So I just put it all the way to around, let's say 0.2 here. Fine. Alright, so when you sew through, okay, so I'll just stop for there for now. And it's actually sewing pretty decent. All right, you see that? So these are the different stages of the zigzag if you want to sew it. Okay, you see that? Much more closer stitch, and this one is a kind of a wider stitch. Now if you want to return back to the regular straight stitch and also to sew your regular, all you just have to do is to take back this knob, okay, this white knob here, all the way to 0, and you can reduce the stitch length or whatever you want, and you just sew through. All right, so when I should sew through right now, and you want to reverse, like I said, you just pull this up, you're reversing, and take it down. See that? Just pull it up, the back stitching. Okay, it's the fabric moving back, and take it down and stitching back. All right, so thank you so much guys for watching, and God bless you. Appreciate it.